Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers and welcome newcomers. I hope you guys enjoy what you see on my channel, and if so, be part of this journey with us, one big beautiful family, by hitting that subscription button. Of course, it's free of charge. You don't pay for anything. And also, if you like the videos, to give it those thumbs up. It's extremely important. Make your comment, suggestion, any advice or anything you'd like me to create. I want to mention I do have a crochet private group. You're more than welcome to join as long as you have a profile. I also have a crochet page, everything under the same name, Crochet Art Tutorials by Maggie Lopez, Instagram and TikTok. So you can follow me through there or be part of it with us. And enjoy all of the beauty queens that I have in the group, right? One big beautiful family there. So I use a 2.75 hook, a small one to tuck in, and a pair of scissors most of the time. Some patterns I'll use a 3 or 3.5 depending on how big I want the pattern, or if there's a lot of small little details, then my stitch is so tight I need to go bigger. Also reminding that people have a very tight tension, use a size or two bigger than your normal so it doesn't crumple up or wave up. If you're too loose, then use a size or two smaller so you can have a nice perfection doily or pattern, whatever you're creating. Please share. Sharing is caring. It helps the channel tremendously. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the women that have been sharing quite a bit, especially Miss Charmaine Smith. Thank you so much. And thanking the women that have helped the women in need for thread. So if you're considering to donate some money, there's a little bag below the video that says thanks. That belongs to YouTube, of course. They take 30% off of whatever you're giving, or there's my PayPal account below in the description box. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're going to get started. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, everyone, so we're going to create these little granny squares with the flowers in the middle. Very simple to create, and it makes a beautiful throwaway blanket or any type of blanket, or even as a table centerpiece if you keep adding the length you would like. So very simple. I'm just going to use leftover threads that I have. I have this cream, multicolored terracotta, and the lime green. 2.75 hook, a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Okay, let's get started. Thank you. So the first thing I'm going to do is slip stitch knot, and not counting as a chain, and then 6 chains to close up a circle. 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're having a hard time with a video, if it's a little bit too fast for you, because sometimes I get on my bubble and carried away and fast crochet, turn your closed caption on, and you can pause and read the stitches that I'm counting, or calling out, I should say. So chain 3 after I've closed in with slip stitch. Inside of this little circle, I'm going to do 15 more double crochet. So my chain 3 is already a double crochet. Okay, and normally I do a single and 2 chains for my double crochet, but this time I did a chain 3. I know a lot of you work with chain 3 only. Okay, so 16 double crochets. That's including with my 3 chain going up. I've done my 16 double crochets. I'm going to cut my thread. By the way, this is an inspiration by Marcelo Nunes, and he has a similar one, just a little bit different stitch. Okay, but I was inspired by him and just changed up the stitch a bit. So just to let you know where the idea came from. I admire his work so much. He's so talented. You've heard me mention him in the past, and I have created a few patterns of his already that I absolutely love. And he's a sweet person too. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with my terracotta one. I'm going to do a slip stitch knot, and I'm going to come in on any of these double crochets any one of them, and I'm going to do a single. I'm going to try to hide this little thread here. 1, 2, 3 chain. We're doing 3 chains all the way around. I'm going to skip a space and go with a single on the next one. 1, 2, 3 chains. Skip a space into the next one. 1, 2, 3 chains, skip a space. We're going to do this all the way to the end, and then I'm going to come on, once I finish my last one, I'm going to come in on my first single and close in with slip stitch. I'll meet you at the end. So I've done my last 3 chains. I'm going to come in my first single that I started this row, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 loops. Okay, I'm going to go do 1 chain only. I'm going to work inside of this 3 chain, and I'm just going to pull my thread a little bit higher and then incomplete. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to close only 4 loops. I have 5 on the hook, and then my last one. Now, Marcelo Nunes has the popcorn stitch with 4 loops pulled, okay? So I decided to change a bit. 1, 2, 3 chain, coming back into the same one, and again, pull your thread a bit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you want to do the popcorn, you can go ahead and do it. It's also beautiful. So I've closed in my 4 loops and then the last one. Okay, now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm going in where I've closed off and do a picot, coming into the next loop and restart again. Stretch your thread a bit. 1, 2, 3, and 4 incomplete, almost like double crochet. Okay, so I have 5 loops. I'm only closing 4, and then the last one. 1, 2, 3 chain. This 3 chain is representing the corners of the granny square. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take out 4 loops, close them out, and then the last one. So I have my corner of the square. Actually, this is my second corner. And then again, 1, 2, and 3, doing the picot in between the corners. Coming back in the next one. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4 incomplete double crochet. Now I'm going to close it all together, the 4, and then the last one. So again, 1, 2, 3, coming back in the same one. So we're always having 2 groups in the same space. 1 with 3 chain, and in between the spaces we have the picot. So 2, 3, and 4. Take out 4 loops and then the 5th one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, we're going into the next space. So you know when you're going into the next space, you have to do your picot. And then on this one, we'll be doing the 3 chain. So 2, 3, and 4. Take out 4 loops into the 5th one. 1, 2, 3 chain. Come back in the same one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take out 4 loops and then the 5th one. Okay, so we're going to continue this way all the way to the end. If you need to rewind a bit, then go ahead. It's very simple. The picot is in between going into the next loop. And then we're building the 3 chains. So picot, 3 chain, picot, 3 chain. No chain space in between them. It's just the picots. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. So I'm almost at the end. Did my 3 chains, coming back in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take out 4 loops and then the last one. So we know after the 3 chains is the picot, right? 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just going to hook it on the first one that we've closed here with a slip stitch. Okay, cut your thread and we're going into the lime green. Now with this row of the lime green, I'm going to do the poof stitch, which that's what he's done here. Okay, but I've changed it. So I'm going to do a single. I'm going to stretch my thread and I'm going to come in 1, 2, 3, and 4. Close the 4 and then the last one. Same thing as we did with this one here. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain, coming back in again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Close the 4 and then the last one. So I have my first corner. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, okay? And I'm going to jump this picot right into the next one and do a single. 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm doing a picot here on the center and coming back in the same stitch, doing a single. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain again. I'm creating my second corner. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to take out all 4 and then my last one. Okay, 1, 2, 3 chain. Come back in, create the second poof. 2. I think I had mentioned at the beginning popcorn stitch. It's the poof. 3 and 4. Now, if you want it thicker, you can add a few more onto there. I think this is just fine for it. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, skipping that picot, coming into the next one with single. 1, 2, 3 chain, doing my picot on the other side, coming back in, single. Okay. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, coming in my third corner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take out the 4 and the last one. 1, 2, 3 chain, come back in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take out all 4 and the last one. So we have 3 corners built. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Coming into the next one, single, 1, 2, 3 chain, and single, and back in again with single. So I've closed my picot with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain into the fourth corner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Close all 4 and then the fifth one. 1, 2, 3 chain. And repeat everything again. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Coming into the next loop with a single. 1, 2, 3 chain, picot. And again a single in the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm going to close it up where I've closed these ones here. Slip stitch and cut my thread. and I'm ready to close out my square with the cream. Okay, everyone, so I'm with the cream color and I'm coming in the corner. I've done my slip stitch. I'm doing a single and I'm going to do 4 double crochet. So my single and 2 chain is my first double crochet. 2, 3, and my 4th double crochet. I'm going to do 1, 2, actually I'm only going to do 1 chain so I can start attaching. 1 chain. I'm going to come back to back, single. That would be like already the 2nd chain, and then 1 chain would be my 3rd chain. Remember, we're doing 3 chains on the corners, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4 double crochets. I'm going to do chain 2. 1, 2. I'm coming in that first loop here with single. I'm going to do 1, 2. I'm coming in the center where I have that peacock of the green, the center, and doing a single. So I did 2 chain with a single makes 3. 1, 2, and that makes 5 chains. So when you create your first granny square, you must do a 5 chain, okay? And then I'm coming into the next chain here and single. So let me explain that to you. When you're doing the first granny square, of course, you need to do one first in order to attach the others. So after you've done your 3 chain here on the corner, your 4 double crochets, 2 chain, single, 5 chain, single, 2 chain, 4 double crochets, 3 in the corners, okay? So I hope this is explained properly. 1, 2 chain. Coming into the corner again, I'm creating 4 double crochets, 3 and 4. Because my corners are 3 chain, so I'm going to do 1 chain. I'm going to come and grab where I have all of the attachment here and do a single. That would be my 2nd chain, let's say, okay? And then 1 more chain would be my 3rd. So I have my 3 chains there on the corners. And create your 4 double crochets. So I have this attached already on here like that, okay? Now we're going to do chain 2, 1, 2. I'm going to come into the next chain and create a single. 1, 2 chain. I'm coming where I have my 5 chain here in the center and do a single. So that would be my 3rd chain. 2 more chains would be my 5th. Coming into the next loop, single. 1, 2 chain. Coming into the corner, 4 double crochets. Trying to hide that little thread there. This makes beautiful throwaway blankets, especially if you want to do just the edging on mixed color, and then the center you can do on white with the same motif. Okay, so 1 chain before I get distracted into the last corner here, single, that would be 2 chain, and 1 more chain, that would be my 3 chain. Create your 4 double crochets. And then 1, 2 chain, come into the next one, single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. We have nothing else to attach for now, right? Only on the next one, then you start attaching into that 5 chain. 1, 2 chain, coming into the last corner, create your 4 double crochets, your 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 more double crochets, 2, 3, and 4. 2 chain, going into the next chain with a single, 1 2 3 4 5 chain, into the next chain with a single, 1 2 chain. Come on your first double crochet you did, slip stitch, cut your thread, tuck in your loose ends, and you're good to go. Now if you're doing like you know, round the different color on the outside, I would say, let's say you're doing different colors like I did, I would build a lot of the center one with the same color, right? And then when you had enough of doing of the middle one here, the first one, then I would continue building the second, and then continue building the third, and then of course the last one to do the attachments, right? And like I was saying, I'll explain to you in a second because we want to tuck this little piece in. Get it out of the way. This makes a beautiful, beautiful blanket, or even centerpiece for the table. Now you could do just one row, a square on the same color, and then have this white, off-white, yellow, whatever color you're using to be different, right? And you can finish off with singles all the way around. It's up to you, or picots, you know, picot here, picot there, picot on the next one. I mean, whatever way you want it, just, you know, keep going. You can go the length you want, the wideness you want. I think it just makes a beautiful little decorational, right? For even pillows, pillowcases, throwaway pillows, things like that. So I want to thank every single one of you. It's a very small tutorial. This is almost 10, but not quite. It's a 9 centimeters. If you're using Aunt Lydia number 3, because this is similar to Aunt Lydia number 3, it will be bigger. So definitely you will have like a 10 centimeters, okay? My thread's a little bit thinner than Aunt Lydia, but very similar, okay? So thank you so much. I will see you in the next tutorial. God bless you. Until next time. Bye-bye, everyone.